Wait, ooh, my hair, bro. Oh my God, what the fuck? I look like a little girl right now. Hold on. Okay, my hair ain't even done all the way, bro. So it's just gonna have to work. It's my birthday, nigga. Today, mark that date. You know what? Mark this date as like your favorite YouTuber's birthday, nigga. This is my birthday. Yeah, this was really just me just posting. Cause for one, I usually keep stuff like this to myself. It's not that I love being miserable and I don't want nobody to know my birthday. No, nigga, I just don't like telling folks my birthday. I'm telling y'all because I'm comfortable with it. And plus, I am 20 now. My whole idea when I started recording this is to basically just say, give advice. Like to the younger folks. I mean, even maybe for the older folks, it's just another perspective. Don't get confused. So yeah, I just wanted to say like stuff that I learned for me being 20 now. And, I'm not no old head or nothing like that. So I really just wanted to make this shit just to let y'all boys know certain things that I've went through that y'all might be going through now. Everybody knows certain stuff I'm finna say is normal, but nobody gets told that because the route they might be going, it's okay to be feeling like not okay type shit. And I know everybody says it, but there's like a different type of not okay. It's like borderline depression, but you're functioning with depression type shit. I know there's a better word for that, but just from my experience, I wasn't depressed while I was doing this, but I felt like I was. But in my mind, it was just I was so focused that I would from time to time zone out and just think, damn, I'm really by myself doing this. And it's not in a literal sense because I got my boys and stuff with me. And speaking of them, do everything with your peoples, bro. The people that want to go with you with this content creating shit, do that. I can't talk today. Do it with them, bro. Cause that's I think one thing I really learned over time from my age and just from being a content creator is that like your friends is gonna be everything in this journey. Cause if you do it by yourself, it's gonna what was the quote? I had this quote in my brain. I saw it, like, I think yesterday. It said, if you want to go fast, go alone. And if you want to enjoy the moment, go together. Or something like that. I'm butchering everything right now that I'm talking. I'm sorry, but it's way more enjoyable when you're talking to people and you're still following your dreams. Because people think when you gotta lock in, you have to be not talking to niggas all the time. You just have to be on your craft like every single day, which is true, but that doesn't mean that you need to be going lone wolf and just like being socially inept weirdo when you're doing this, because that's what people mistaking it for, when especially because we're younger and a lot younger people don't talk about stuff. Nobody says that, especially because we all young. They make it perceived as you just gotta go, like you're racing against other people. They make it seem like that, which is slightly true, but it's more so a marathon with yourself. It ain't with nobody else. But another thing is relationships ain't always gonna be the best. And that's something that all y'all gonna have to learn. Even I can't give y'all any of my pointers or my experiences on relationships, because even if I tell y'all might understand it slightly, but you won't understand it until you go through it. You won't ever understand anything until you experience it. Now, if it's a mistake that somebody has made, you can learn from somebody else's mistakes. But majority of the time, if it's something such as a relationship or just purely general experience that you have to experience, you have to go through that. There's no way for people to tell you something. Like YouTube, for example. The most simple thing is you're just playing trial and error and you're being consistent with your trial and error. That's it. But over time, it becomes less trial and error and more so niche. Like, break it down. What do you like doing specifically? Stuff like that, which typically most people won't learn or get to that point because they always think, oh, my content not good enough or this ain't good enough. No, your videos are good enough, bro. It's just, you know how many people are on this platform, dog? There's like 1,000+ channels being made every single day. Multiply that by like 4 or 5. Like, it's literally like even more than that, my nigga. Like, stuff like that. But I learned that over time, but I never got frustrated with it. But that's something that I learned before I hit 20. And back to relationships. Relationships are not going to be always perfect. Even if they going well, even if you think they go well, they don't. and it's perfectly fine for them not to go well. I just felt the need to tell folks, like the younger audience, along with maybe even the older audience, because sometimes the older people just be thinking, oh, I'm just ugly, or I'm the scum of the earth, or I'm just the worst boyfriend ever. No, nigga, this generation of relationships is outright terrible. Like talking stages, there's things called situationships and all this other technical BS that is so stupid, you know. But it's like a little bit of everything. The only thing I could say is just improve being social. Because yeah, it might have not been your fault with a relationship that you wanted to work while you was doing this content stuff, but just didn't. Maybe she wanted more time that you couldn't give to her. You know, that's perfectly fine. Or him, you know, if you go like that. I don't know who I'm talking to. People have to understand that, but some people won't. And that's perfectly fine, especially when you're doing streaming or anything that has to take your time away from normal stuff, normal small thing. Oh, let's go out here. You might not be able to do that all the time. And that's what I'm telling you now. I've had my hardships with relationships, and I've learned, you know, I already know where I stand. I'm not gonna be dating until I have my own stuff together, like house-wise, like, you know, I got my car and all that. And I'm not saying you have to wait on that, but that's just my preference, because I know some people can't do that. You know, everybody's different. Everybody got their own preference. My advice would be just not to date until you're like 25, 26, or even 27 at the latest. At the latest. I'm not saying don't talk to females or whoever you want to talk to, but just don't date, because you might not even be there in the long run. Meaning you might not be staying where you're staying right now, especially with this type of career that you might be going for. If you're going for stuff like this, you have to be prepared for that. I wouldn't date until like I'm like 26, 27, based on the people who I've watched, based on my experience alone, based on the stuff that I know I want, based on the stuff I know I don't want. And it's just my clear habits. I'm a selfish person when it comes to my time. I know time is a timeless gift. Time, whatever. Yeah. Time is such a timeless gift because we all don't have it. You know, your day, not going dark, bro, but your day might end tomorrow or tonight. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just being outright, blatantly honest. God might take you from this earth right now. Not right now, but you know, he might take you from this earth the second that you lay your head and you think you're waking up. I'm not heavy on, you know, Christianity so much, because my family specifically, I feel like this is for black families most of the time. They love basically shoving Christianity down their kids' throat. They don't really introduce them to it and just let them, you know, explore, like, they don't let them explore their spirituality. They just don't let it happen. Like, my granny did it, and I'm sorry, granny, if you watching this, I don't know why you would be watching this. She kind of ruined the experience for me, you know? There's certain things that I do, I follow under the word of God, but then there's certain things I don't follow, and it's not that I'm just being ignorant to God's, like, I don't know, wills, his laws. I don't know. Forgive me, bro. I'm illiterate. No, there's certain stuff I just don't follow all the time. I accept that, and I know I'm going to change that over time. And I'm not saying, oh, I'm just going to do this just to have fun, then I'll change. No, there's other people who will judge that, you know, and they'll say, oh, this is wrong. You shouldn't be doing this. And then they fall under the category of, you're no better than that person. I'm not talking about, like, you killed somebody, and then you start judging them, and then you're no better than the person that killed somebody. I'm just saying it goes in the count of you're in the same category as the person who is saying that they don't follow certain things under the word of God. And I'm not trying to get too crazy with the spirituality, because I know it's such a controversial thing. I'm just putting my input on it. And, you know, like I said, this video is about me being 20 and the things I've learned, how I felt about it, how I feel about it now. And I'm just saying there's certain things that I won't follow, and I'm okay with it, because I know it's going to be changing over time as I get older. Like I said, talking to females or talking to whoever, I feel like that's okay, better than dating to marriage. Because when you do that, you get frustrated, and there's things where you put a lot of emotional, what's the word? I'm forgetting the word. You're gambling on your emotions, which is, you know, the beautiful part about relationships. But that's such a thing that ain't in my interest, especially when I do stuff like this. Because say, for instance, I'm in a nice relationship. It's cool. It's all fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, breakup. I think we should talk to other people. Damn, my nigga. Now you over here depressed and all this other stuff. And some people might get out that rut fast, like quick, because they realize life is only temporary. You don't, you know, you only live once type shit. But some people, they just can't get out that rut. It goes dark for them. They even stop doing what they used to love doing, like YouTube. They might stop doing that. They might stop working out, or they might stop liking things that they used to love, you know, stuff like that. That's not in my interest to do. But in this day and age, people love to judge about that. And simply put, I don't give a fuck, because I'm not dating you. I don't care. But, you know, that's just my input, though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, you know, try going, like, when you're 26, 27. If you don't have kids, don't have them now. Do not. Bro, put a rubber on. It's not that hard. No pun intended. Put a rubber on. Put one on, cuz. That's my input. If you have kids now, be a good parent type shit. But, again, that's my input on relationships. I'm probably not going to date until, like, I'm 26, 27, when I have my stuff together. And that's just me, you know. And if I date somebody, I'm going to try not to date. I'm not dating for money, but, you know, I don't want to date somebody and I'm just a breadwinner, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to date and have them know who I am. If that's possible. You know, there's people like your age that's his girlfriend, if I'm not mistaken, you know, his girlfriend didn't even know who he was. You know what I'm saying? But her little brother watched him. If that's the experience that I would get for dating a female that didn't even know what I did or didn't think it was to that extent, that's perfectly fine. I actually prefer that. But, you know, working out is another thing too. I'm even gonna lie. That's something that's probably like my best thing I've ever continued to do. I don't do it every day on some crazy, you know, Steph is cold shit, or oh, I forgot his name, David Goggins shit, or anybody else like content creator wise that worked out and shit. But my nigga, I still do it enough to where I don't got no gut belly. And if you think I'm lying, look at my stomach. No weird shit, bro. And I'm not even holding it in. I'm not even joking. That's just my advice. Please work out. If you are not 20 and you're like 15, 16, 14 even, please work out. Please, 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 please. If you don't listen to anything else on this video, just please work out, my nigga. You will love it. It's hard, but it is worth it. It's not for the females or nothing. It's for your psyche, as well as just all around, just good wealth. Good health, my fault. That is something that I learned to continue to do. That is something I learned to do, that I love to do now. And that's me being 20, saying this. Damn, nigga, I'm 20. Damn, I'm 20, bro. If you don't know how to work out, start with body weight stuff like push-ups, sit-ups, planks, bro. I'm telling you, look stuff up. You know, if you don't know how to do, I'm telling you, cuz I be on Instagram doing push-ups, random, like, just be on my story doing it, and it ain't even for the females, the hoes, none of that. I'm telling y'all, it's for me, and it's just a good way to just be like, hey, I'm really doing this. I'm being accountable and everything. That's you know, just work out, bro. All I'm saying, even if it's hard, there's no such thing as this ain't for me. Working out is for everybody. Even if you not a bodybuilder with it, you not built. You don't have to be built like Goku, cuz. You don't. Just work out for health. Don't work out for looks. If you can work out for looks, or if you get to that consistent level, do it. That's amazing, bro. Hell yeah. Fucking high five, my nigga. Don't forget to stretch. Just because you work out don't mean you can't stretch. Drink water, electrolyte water, protein shakes, even. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm like so serious, y'all. That is my full advice when it comes to this workout stuff. Do more research. But like I said, you don't have to be doing crazy amounts of reps or nothing like that. You just have to do enough to where, oh, what's up, dog? You just have to do enough to where you're not lacking in health because of it. You don't want to be built like Yajirobe. And if you don't know who that is, you don't want to be built like Big Mom. And if you don't know who that is, you don't need to be built like Baki, what's his name? Old girl, fat girl. Sophia, the one who sit on the bed. I don't know if I said already. Mental health. I already said that. I'm pretty sure I said a little bit of mental health. I could go back around it, but mental health is a very important thing too that I've learned, that most of it's all in your head. Most of it is all in your head. So anytime you sit alone and you think this ain't for you, or because your numbers ain't up, I did say that. Yeah, I said something about that. But even still, it's all in your head, bro. Please believe me when I say it's all in your head. You need to talk to friends. Friends is everything when it comes to stuff like this. Just make sure you're not taking a deep dive with trusting everybody. Give them time. Credit cards. You know, it feels so weird talking now. Credit cards is another thing too. If you haven't got one, you should get one. But try your best to get a secured credit card. I don't know shit about them. I'm still learning about taxes, my nigga. But that's one thing I would definitely say try to get. And as I grew to like stay in the house, you know, and do a lot more, I grow like another itch to move out as well. And one thing I would say is if you're not ready to move out and you know you're not, it's not that you're not ready. It's just, are you prepared for it? And I'm not talking like, are you, oh yeah, I'm prepared. I could pay, but no, 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 no. Are you prepared financially for it? Because if you just moving out to prove a point, you're going to look just as stupid as you did leaving out with nothing in your hand saying, oh, I got this. And then you come back again 5 months later. Oh yeah, stuff went to shit. No, 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 no. Be prepared for that. I'm not ready to move out yet. At least now, you know. So I'd say take your time with it. Definitely take your time with it because I don't feel like I'm ready to move out. And it's not that I know it's not that I can't, like, because I could easily buy a $1,000 car right now and just move out to Texas. But guess what? Will that accomplish me if I know I could get even farther if I just sit here and nest and continue to save my money, stuff like that? You need to think about like think of everything like that. If you're going through this route with the whole content shit and you just make a video, content creating is not a certain job. It's not. Really not. Anybody can say it, oh, it is. But guess what? It's certain when you already got 70,000 subs or 70,000 plus subs and you making $5,000 to $7,000 a month, you know, stuff like that. That's more certain. Reading, bro, please read. I don't read too much now, but I am starting to read back. And what I mean by reading, I say read stuff like general knowledge that would help you and stuff like, say for instance, a book called 48 Laws of Power. It's a book about manipulation, but it protects you as well as, you know, enlightens you on stuff like that. And I'd say that Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I'm just saying, just those. You don't have to go and indulge in reading right now, but you need to work your way up into reading. I'm not saying I regret not doing, but it'd be nice if I did that more. And I can still do that because it's not too late. You can always read, even if folks who are watching this video are older than 20. Everything's all over the place. So if y'all just hear me just ranting, you know what I'm saying? This is all just coming from the brain. I didn't even write none of this down. I'm just, you know, talking to y'all about it. But saving money is a really good benefactor. I know there's people that say treat yourself, but on what count? Because if you treating yourself and you spending $500 out your $1,000 savings, that's not treating yourself. That's spending over. I wouldn't even say take money out your savings. How about that? Don't take money out your savings. Once you put that money in your savings, you should have been calculated that amount before you put it in your savings to say, yeah, I'm not going to touch that. Because if you put $2,000 in your savings and you made $2,600 in total and you just had $600 left, is that $600 going to get you throughout the whole month? Or you just took $2,000 out just because I want to save quicker and da-da-da? Because what if you have to take $200 out your savings? Then you're going to start creating a habit of taking money out your savings casually and just do it so effortlessly to where, oh, now I'm back at $100 in my savings. Oh, I treated myself though. No, don't do that. Don't be no dummy, bro. Don't listen to folks that say it's okay to do that either, because those are the same people that are in the same spot where they actually wanted to, quote unquote, accomplish something, you know, as in like get a nice car or get a nice house or even just move out of state. And it's not even about nice cars and stuff like that. It's way deeper than that. You know, if you want to feel like you achieve something by getting a nice car, completely different. But if you just want to get a nice car to impress folks or impress the host, you got it the wrong way, bro. I don't know if I got everything, but I know I got the majority of what I want to say, or like anything I've learned from being 20 or living up to 20, because I'm only 20. I ain't like 40 or 30 or nothing. Like this is more like, this is just for me and to share my experiences with the younger folks and maybe the older folks that maybe have done something different, but it still worked for them. And I wouldn't even count the years when I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I was literally just there. I was a baby walking around, picking stuff up, putting it in my mouth, pause, and yeah. So I don't know, bro. I'm here to share this with y'all. I know I do all the other stuff on my channel, but it's real nice to not treat it like a job and actually treat it like a, like a diary type shit. No weird shit, like a diary, like a literal diary, something that I could just go back on and watch, you know. I hope y'all like this video. Man, you don't have to do nothing. This wasn't even a monetized video. I might be called dumb for not making this monetized. I don't really care. I like making the personal videos with no ads. So I don't know. Hope y'all enjoy, bro. Make sure y'all like and sub. And I'm out this month.